Hey everybody, it's WB, and by the looks of things around here, it looks like it is range day. Yes, indeed. So what we've got taken to the range today is a Saiga 223, and as we have it set up, it's got a quick detach side mount. It's got a red-green dot sight on top, and this is the AR. I've done a couple of videos on the the Saiga 223 that has the AK, that has the adapter to allow it to run the AR magazines, if I can say that correctly. So as you can see, it does have a USGI mag in there, and the range that we're going to today is an indoor range. It's only 50 feet. I am eager to take this thing out and see what it'll do at a longer distance. I have a feeling that it'll do quite well at 1 to 300 meters, but again, limited today, so we'll see what we can do short range with it. And yeah, so that's about it. So we're gonna pack all this up, head out to the range, and we'll report back later. Back in the bunker again. As we showed earlier, we took the Saiga 223 to the range today. Had a chance to put a few rounds through it, and had a couple things I wanted to follow up on real quickly. A couple things that I had mentioned in previous videos. This one has the Texas AK design magazine adapter that allows this Saiga to run the standard AR-15 magazines. You can see it right there. So a little update on that. I ran about 120 rounds through it today. I used 2 of these Tapco magazines. One I used 30 round, more or less USGI aluminum, and one Magpul. Basically had no issues with anything, with the exception of this 30 round Tapco magazine. I had, believe it was 3 failures to feed with this. Again, all limited to this one magazine, so that has me inclined to believe that the issue is with that particular magazine. This isn't the first time I've shot it with the magazine adapter, and again, similarly, I've had very few issues with it. And when I have had an issue, it could be typically traced back to the particular magazine in question. I did want to follow up on this UTG red green dot. I have a previous video that I did on this one. I'll put a link to it down below. Was having some issues with it. Wanted to follow up on that and say that the UTG customer service was exceptional. They responded immediately. I sent this thing back to them to make a repair. It was working fine. The only issue was with the mechanism to attach and detach it. Little hex key had gotten stripped out in there. Sent it back to them. They had it back to me within a week, fixed. Sent another item to them that I was having issues with, and they actually replaced that with a brand new unit. So very pleased with their customer service, and actually pleased with this red green dot. I know it's on the less expensive end of the spectrum, but my experience with it, with the exception of the one mechanical issue, has been exceptional. I really like this. I shot it for a while with the red green dot, took the quick detach mount off and shot it with the iron sights. Then I just slid the red green dot back on. It stayed lined up perfectly. Now again, this is a 223. I've also used it on a 762 with similar results, and I'm pleased to report that that it seems to be working really well, and they took really good care of me on the customer service end of it. So for less than 50 bucks, I think this is a pretty decent red green dot. Appreciate you watching, and we will catch you on the next video.